at TSI Harley-Davidson. We're going to talk about the LiveWire. What do you think of it?
I like it. I think it's a really nice looking bike.
So I'm going to get the elephant out of the room and say, yes, it is $30,000.
Yeah, but you got to look at it this way. You know, $30,000 is a lot of money, but look at the technology that bike has. I mean, for instance, who has a bike that you can connect to your phone and it communicates to each other and tells you what's going on with the bike? I mean, nobody has that. That's why it's $30,000. It's the technology. You know, you got to remember. Look at Teslas when they first came out. Not everybody could buy them, but you could buy one now. They're all affordable, and I think that's the same thing that's going to happen here.
So this is just a concept photo that they had a couple years ago, but at this point you could go on the internet and look up all the photos. But like Bill was saying, it does have some cool features. It is super fast. I think the 0 to 60 time is 3.5 seconds, yep. which gets up and goes. It does have the HD Kinect that they just came out with. You're going to just take your cell phone and it'll tell you when you have to charge it, how far you've gotten, where the charging station is. So yes, it does have some great features on it. Yeah, everyone's talking about the price, but you have to look at the motorcycle itself. Inverted front end. The basic things on it are you can charge it at your house. They say a charge at your house takes about an overnight charge, but you can use a fast charge that you could find with the app if you have it. It doesn't say how long it would take, but
probably a couple hours.
If I had to take a good guess, probably be about 2 hours to get about 80% charge.
And not everybody's going to buy this. It's appealing to the mass general.
Exactly.
It's not a bike that Harley's getting rid of the V-twin motor for. This is a whole different market.
Yeah. Yep.
The V-twins are going to be here forever, but this is something that's it's technology.
Yeah, and definitely don't forget, they will still make your road glides, your street glides. Exactly. They're going to make everything else, but they're going to try to go in this direction with their mountain bikes and their scooters because they have to try something else to bring in the future. You know, essentially one day gas is going to be gone, and Harley's going to be in the forefront of it.
There's already a couple countries, I think it's Norway or Finland, that come 2022, they're not going to produce gas-powered vehicles anymore. They're all going electric. So Harley's the first one to really get into this market the way they're getting into it. There's other brands out there, but they don't have that Harley-Davidson brand name on it.
So another thing too is, yes, it is electric. So what you're gonna see between your gas-powered bikes and your electric bikes is there's no lag like there is on these V-twins. When you whack that throttle, you're gone. See you later. Bye.
Yeah.
The cool thing about the LiveWire, from what we've read on all the tests that we've taken and stuff that read, that there's 8 modes. There's 8 different modes you can choose, which I assume, from what I can tell, the way Harley would do it would be power levels. I think, what is it, 5 that you can do, or 6 you can do? 6 are preloaded and 3 you can do.
4 are preloaded and 3 are you can do yourself.
Yeah. So that is kind of cool. You can go in there and change the map on them. I assume that's what you can do. Again, we're just going off speculation, what we've read on the internet. Just like everyone else there on YouTube, you know, everyone else has got their same thing going on. Everyone's just reading what Harley has to offer for these things. But I will say that the technology in them is cool. They have basically taken the electric market and brought it to V-twin. You know, Polaris tried it. Their bike wasn't as, I guess you'd say, socially aware as this one is, where this has a cell phone app. This, you know, essentially what Harley's trying to do is, like he said, get the forefront of electric bikes.
Exactly.
And yes, everyone's gonna say, oh, $30,000. But like he was saying before, you're looking at solar back in the day. Nope, you had to be a rich guy to afford it.
Now we're a lot more affordable, a lot more smaller, and are going to appeal to a lot more people. But we'll wait and see what they bring out. But they're all online. You can see them.
And my big thing is, you know, I personally have 2 Dynas, so I immediately was not on the bandwagon of this bike. But I will, like I've said before, I think aesthetically it looks cool. I think it looks like something from the future. I think the inverted front end was good. I think the wheels look cool. I think the technology they have in this thing is great because you'll probably see it on other bikes. I do think that HD Kinect is a pretty cool idea because, I mean, there's many guys out there that won't know when their bike has been serviced. There's guys that forget when they have their bike serviced, so now this app will tell you. They say the first year is free. I don't know about the second year. They haven't really come to the details with that, so we're getting the information as you guys are getting it, so it's not like we have any inside track to it. Only certain dealers are going to have it. I think there's only 1 in Connecticut. So you ain't going to see a lot of these things. You're not going to be out there test riding them because they're not making them in huge numbers. But it's Harley's way of just getting in front of the electric market, taking it like their mountain bikes, their scooters.
We'll have more information coming down the road. We'll have brochures eventually, and You want to know more information? Come on down and talk to us.